information among young people, and we should. As a youth initiative for human rights, we've been doing that for years, but it is also we need to continue this work, and we need also the states to be involved in this process to help young people in a way to get more informed. As I know, somebody mentioned the French and German exchange program. That is still going on, even if they are in European Union and they have no borders. They can go with ID card, without any problem. They still have this exchange program, and also linking it with the older generations. It's interesting fact that those young people that are going from France to Germany, they stay in the families. So maybe the future of cooperation between Kosovo and Serbia would be that exchange program that is led by two governments, and young people from Serbia stays in Albanian family for 1-2 days. And this is maybe a tool to also link the older generations to change a bit.
But can you really see it happening, what Besart said?
Someone from Suhareka visited someone in Smederev or something. Yeah. Is that what he's saying? Well, why not? Why not? But I see it in like 20 years or so, not so close future. I think the pressure was more with discussing or with Serbs that are in Kosovo. I think that's the first step we should make. Yes, Serbia and Kosovo is important, we talk, but first, all the nationalities living in Kosovo, they have to feel as if they're in their own place. They don't have to feel that they're foreign or someone is occupying someone, or, you know. I think that's important. Before it was different. Now with the elections and with the new municipalities that they kind of have their own new municipalities, their own mayors, and I think it's slowly starting to work because they feel at home and they kind of establish life and it's working. I mean, I think that once the Serbs in Kosovo feel settled and good, and that's we can go together and talk with Serbia. I think that's how it's, because we can't talk alone and say, okay, let's deal now Kosovo Albanians with Serbia. I think it has to be like a real country, nation.
When Youth Initiative started the whole visiting program, and when I had a chance, when I was in high school, I had a chance to meet people from Kosovo. In the beginning, a lot of my friends, even my father, had problems with me having contact with the people from Kosovo and with Albanians, even the people from Albania. Nowadays, it's different. People are getting used on the contacting with the people from Kosovo, on the movement of the people and mobility from Kosovo to Serbia, which is not so great, as we said, but we're having the progression, I think, in our organizations. But you mentioned maybe in 20 years. I don't have a time to wait for 20 years. I don't want to wait for 20 years.
Oh, she was joking. She was joking.
I want it now.
Well, 10 years already passed. It's actually almost 12, so that's why it's 5. Talking from
it's not a fresh conflict. It's not fresh anymore.
No, I agree. I hope it's earlier, but you know, that's my opinion.
I really don't want to wait 20 years to I don't know. I want my children can go to Kosovo.
So you can join someone in Suareka. He can, I think, you can go with his family. Maybe that should be your first, like,
maybe
experience.
We can make a tour to whole Kosovo. It's the idea for the next visiting program. Kosovo tour.
I had an Albanian friend come to my home and had lunch with my parents, and I think that is possible. I don't think, I think 2 years maybe. But I think what is really important that Serbia should solve the problem with the Kosovo documents, and I think that is extremely important because I want these people to come to my birthday, for example, and they can't do it because they can't get whatever they need to cross the border.
I think it's easy to involve state institutions. So it's they have. We don't have to raise their awareness. If we have to work in awareness for families to accept someone, which maybe needs a little bit more time, we don't have to wait for both governments to cooperate between each other and make the people live more freely and move freely. So I don't see it as impossible. It's very easy if we want to do that. We are the young people who should push our governments to do that.
Of course, this was just one informal conversation and dialogue between young people from Kosovo and young people from Serbia. As we mentioned at the beginning, this is only first one in the series of talks that will be organized by Youth Initiative for Human Rights. Next time it will be talks between young politicians from Serbia and Kosovo. We can just say thank you for participating and hope to see you very soon in Belgrade.
Thank you.
Thank you.